Oh man, we are in for a treat today. We have an extra special guest in the studio. Let's welcome Pierce from Runner Eye.
Hey everybody, it's me.
Runner Eye, thank you so much for being here. And you look delightful today, might I say.
And then we have an old maiden.
Wait, what?
She was probably like 44 or something when this video was made.
Yeah, or something like that.
44 is basically like mummified.
The library is open.
Dang, I did not realize those were reading glasses.
You are a terrible, horrible person.
Really, Runner Eye. Okay.
And she's getting judged. She's actually a lizard person. She was widely made fun of when this aired.
You're not gonna f***ing come up to me in my motherfucking studio and talk to me like this, sir. I knew I could get you with a quote from Chad. Listen, the jig is up. We're just playing. We're just doing a little bit for the intro.
It's amazing. It's one of the most iconic intros of the entire show.
Just gonna kill me.
Hey folks, what's good? I'm Deets, your friendly neighborhood anti-troll. Look, I know that some days it feels like we're just surrounded by nothing but toxic internet nonsense. And we kind of are. But I also think there is a lot out there to appreciate. And that's exactly what I do with this channel. And on that note, let's get to today's creator, Runner Eye.
It's that mischievous, inquiring twinkle.
Hey everybody, it's me, Runner Eye. I almost forgot my own name. Hey class, it's me, Mr. Runner Eye, and today I'm going to be filling in for Mrs. Goff. She's gone missing apparently.
People say this about women all the time, so I can say this about a man. He's nothing but a pretty face. Yup.
Hey everybody, it's me, Runner Eye. Hey everybody, it's me, Runner Eye. Hey everybody, it's me, Runner Eye. Today we're going to be ranking the worst Drag Race verses of all time. And today we're going to be ranking the RuPaul's Drag Race Rusicals, the top 10 weirdest moments in all of Drag Race. 10 of the most unhinged moments from Drag Race history. Just kidding, I'm going to be taking you for Drag Race Inside Jokes 101, the worst makeover episode we've ever gotten. Yes, you've heard me right, we're talking about the crazy, chaotic, incomprehensible moments from the show that make you question what you're actually watching.
So if you know me, you know I am a big fan of drag. And I love watching Drag Race. I have seen at least every season of the main show twice, if not 3 times. I've also watched all of UK, all of Canada, All Stars, and other seasons here and there. Yes, I am a fan. I mean, we even named one of our dogs Jinx, so yeah. I recently attended DragCon LA. I do have another video on that on my other channel if you're curious. But in any case, the internet is always listening, as we know. And because I was at DragCon, all of a sudden my YouTube recommendations start pulling up all sorts of Drag Race channels. And that is how I first came across Runner Eye. So Runner Eye, aka Pierce, describes himself as an Irish YouTuber with an American accent. But he doesn't really want to talk about that.
I was born in Ireland. I cannot answer, like, people ask all the time, how did you get the accent? I don't know. And at this point, we just have to accept what it is.
And he creates videos about Drag Race.
People come here for serious takes, they come here for real opinions, and they come here because they really respect my opinion on fashion.
So Runner Eye is not a drama channel. So you're not going to get the latest tea on all the queens. He doesn't do episode recaps or rejudging either. Instead, Runner Eye is here for the rankings, the lists, and the opinions of it all.
Her glow up needs to be studied. How did we go from these looks here to this look here?
And he also loves a tangent or two along the way.
Again, bringing it back up. Akira, why the fuck was she in the bottom for Prince? And then she had like the runway on top of it. Look at that runway and look at that Prince impression. How did she land in the bottom?
Drag is not a contact sport.
One of the things he really likes to do is get into the best and worst of the main challenges on the show. So, you know, think Snatch Game.
Now, this is one of the most infamous Snatch Games for the most hilarious reason.
The Rusical.
And this Rusical is pretty damn good.
Design challenges.
Or we could talk about her lovely husband with the mustache. He's literally me. Like, that is literally me up on that stage right there.
Promo looks.
I'm not sure if we can classify what Trixie's doing as dancing, but she is moving her limbs in like ways which could resemble dancing to the untrained eye.
He also loves a list about unhinged moments.
You're gonna die!
It's so unhinged. So unhinged.
He also gets some deep cuts in there with things like inside jokes.
Rigor Morris, girl. It was Rigor Morris, girl.
Who's Morris? Rigor mortis. Is it rigor mortis?
And talking about moments that revolutionize the larger story arc of the show.
But it's quite funny that this is the thing that ended the live performances on Drag Race forever.
So beyond the show itself, he'll also get into Drag Race adjacent content.
Jujubee is back for Drag Race Season 16. Jujubee is back for Drag Race Mexico. Jujubee is back for an all Jujubee season.
For instance, he'll talk about some of the Queen's podcasts.
Thing snatched. Can they see it?
God.
Can they see it?
They've seen it.
He'll go into live performances,
So the show itself has like 3 different states that it like cycles in between.
the mobile game.
You can change anything from your skin tone to your hair to your body type. So naturally I decided to create an original character and let my creativity roam free, and we ended up with this beautiful character right here. Everybody welcome to the stage. Visa Gama looks like shit. I'll have you know her name is Latin for this game looks like shit.
Heck, even times they fell down.
We have so many things that needed to happen in order for this fall to come about.
He'll even discuss the posts that the queens make on their own social channels and then tell all the stories behind them.
Trinity the Tuck tweeted, "Heard rumors that there was a double crowning filmed between Bianca and Adore. Would hate to share a crown like that." Trinity is the only queen to have a tweet like this, and she's the only queen, along with Monet obviously, to be in a double crowning. The irony is just so perfect.
Plus, you know he's gonna go off on a tangent now and then, and it just kind of serves as a way to get to know him a little bit more.
Representation for socially anxious people, socially awkward people matters, and we're seeing it right here.
One of my favorite things about Runner Eye is that, like, he really knows his Drag Race history, and not just the history, but the interpersonal relationships of the queens themselves. Here I was thinking I knew a lot about the queens.
Illiterate!
He puts me to shame. Runner Eye can go into incredible detail about each and every moment on that show.
And I'm going to give in-depth explanations of what they're referencing, why they're funny, so hopefully you'll be able to enter Drag Race spaces and be able to understand everything that is being referenced.
We are talking deep into the lore, bottom of the iceberg kind of knowledge.
We got to go a little bit out of the iceberg.
He gives us context on every detail. He talks about the history and then, like, all of the consequences of everybody's actions.
So as you can imagine, a bunch of non-actors not learning their lines together, never doing a run-through before, and also like switching some of the roles last minute. It didn't turn out super well for them.
Tastes like burning.
He's really got the big picture in mind when he's sharing his thoughts. So he can give like individual moments on the show and then weave them all together into this like larger story arc. And you know what? He doesn't think it's all amazing and great and flawless. He knows that some of it is not fantastic, not ideal, and definitely not perfect.
And meeting the one and only fracker himself, RuPaul.
He tells us what he thinks, whether it's good or bad.
I'm embarrassed because this is like, when I say that I like this show, I'm not talking about these episodes right here. I like the good parts of the show. I swear the show is actually good, everybody. This is not representative of the show. I'm embarrassed. We're moving on.
He just seems like a really nice guy. He's kind of quirky, he's a little bit nerdy.
Let's drag out the big chunky TV. Take a look.
He definitely doesn't take himself too seriously, and sometimes he'll even poke a little fun at himself.
Today I'm going to be taking you for a little dinner by the way that I'm dressed. Hello.
And personal tangent myself, can we just talk about his ranking categories for a second? I mean, let me tell you, his creativity shines. Sometimes I don't even understand them. They're like unhinged in and of themselves, and I love it. And it also doesn't matter because we know what they mean anyway. Honestly, he just seems super likable.
Oh, you are my kind of girl, Eddie.
Oh, and can we just take 1 second to appreciate his flamingo shirt?
Which, by the way, I dressed according to theme. Little flamingos.
So thank you, Runner Eye. You are appreciated. You always make me laugh, and you always teach me things I didn't know about something I already love. And that brings me to today's reminder. Today's reminder. It's not that serious, or at least it doesn't all have to be. Don't forget to have fun. Okay, so we are going to do something a little bit different with the emoji today.
It's absolute chaos. More chaos than we've ever seen on the show before.
I want you to leave me a set of emoji that is basically a hint at who your favorite drag queen is. So for instance, this would be mine. And if you want to check out Runner Eye's channel, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Go check him out and leave him some love. He absolutely deserves it. And one last reminder, don't forget to vote. It's so important. If you haven't registered yet, I've got you with a link below to that as well. You can register right now. As you know, this is a brand new channel, and I would love it if you could give this video a like or leave a comment below. It'll really help me out with the algorithm. And if you want more channel recommendations, you can watch one of these videos right here. And otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Timmy in the back, shut the
Support your local drag queens.